Hi everyone, I'm back with my Little Loves feature on a monthly basis. I do a Little Loves roundup on a Friday on my blog. And last month I started to video my Little Loves and show you a bit more in depth of the things I love instead of a little blurb on a blog post. And you guys all responded really well and liked it, so I will continue to do it more towards the end of the month. And we are now into March, and I cannot believe March is almost over. Easter is here, and it's time for some Easter holiday breaks. We are off to Ireland, so I'm really excited about that. And so if you saw my February feature, it has a few categories, and I will go through them that I am loving this month. So we'll start with what I'm reading. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't always think that I'm the best parent in the world. And lately, the kids have been a bit sensitive, mostly my eldest. He might be tired with school and how busy he's been. But I think I could do a little bit better in the discipline area. So I was recommended this book one more time. And so far, I'm halfway through it, and I've basically been told everything I'm doing is not right. But I know not every child and every parent is the same, so I take it with a pinch of salt. But there's definitely some improvement needed on my part, especially in the shouting department. I seem to be a shouty mommy lately. I hope I'm not the only one. So I've been reading that and educating myself. And of course, I jumped on the bandwagon and got the mother book, Selfish Mother. You've got to get this book. It's filled with stories you can relate to, stories that make you feel better about your own parenting. Kind of goes with the first book I was reading. It's all about parenting this month in my reading library, because there are, at the end of the day, I don't get it right. I've never done this before, and I'm kind of learning as I go, so all the advice and tips are always welcome. So that is what I've been reading this month. I usually read a lot more. I haven't been borrowing as many books from friends. I need to do that. And yeah, it's just been so busy with Mother's Day, my mom visiting, and Easter coming up, planning our holiday away. I haven't had much time to read. So the next category is what I've been listening to or heard. Now, I have been wanting a radio to tune in to the stations that I've listened to back in America for so long. And I've had my eye on this amazing Roberts one. And it's really beautiful. I love the color. I love the retro-ness of it, but also I love the fact that how easy it is to iStream all my stations back home in Seattle and all my country music. So I've been blaring it in the kitchen and the dining room, and it's so easy to just pick up and walk around and listen to it wherever I am. On work days, I can put it on my desk, and it is the best purchase I have made in a long time. So I'm definitely loving listening to my radio. The next category is what I've been watching. Now, I have been long in love with Netflix, and I pretty much mentioned the same shows over and over. You know, you've got your Suits and your Pretty Little Liars and your Breaking Bad, which I'm finally getting into. It's finally moving a bit faster pace than it was the first two seasons. So those are definitely ones we've been catching up, watching, and finishing even. Next, I hope all of you have been watching all my vlogs lately. I've been on a vlogging challenge to do one video at least per week. And so far I've actually been doing 2, so I'm doing pretty good. I hope I keep going, and it was a challenge for 6 months, so I'm really trying to stick to it and share more with all of you and get the practice in. So I hope you've been watching my videos and let me know what I can do better, or if you're liking what I'm sharing. The next category is my favorite, what I've been wearing. And if you follow me on Instagram, I like to share my outfits of the day. It's not because I think I'm a fashionista or I'm trendy. It's just to share the things I'm loving and what I like to wear and the styles I like to do as a busy mom, and hopefully inspire others to just do that casualness with a little bit of flair and really finding their own look as well as finding my own in the process. So this month I have been wearing a few things, and it seems to be a theme of black and white this month. I don't know what's going on, but hey, we'll roll in with it. I got this at Primark, trusty Primark. It's sweaty hair, don't care. And of course, who cares? The bun look is in, the look of wearing loungewear, which, like big baggy t-shirts, I've said a million times, is my absolute favorite. And I just like the comfortable, casual look, and then flared up with some heels and a chunky necklace. And it seems to be the okay nowadays to go out in your workout gear and your lounge gear and that more casual look, which I'm really loving. So Primark is great for that. The next one I got at H&M, and it's another black and white one, and it's Here, Now, and Forever, and it's the most cozy, soft, I'll show you up close. It's the most cozy, soft, just throw over lounge sweater. Again, it's that casual look, and it goes along with my skinny jeans I was loving last month, if you had a chance to take a peek. And I really like that baggy trend on the top and skinny on the bottom. So that kind of is my go-to look at the moment. And you probably have seen this on a few of my vlogs and a few of my Instagrams. I'm absolutely adoring this white jacket. It was Miss Selfridge's. I quite like the petite fit. I like to throw nice jackets over my baggier t-shirts to dress them up when I go out or for dinner or for lunch or something, meeting a friend for coffee. It kind of jazzes it up, and it's getting springtime, so you don't really need that winter coat anymore. So the jackets are quite nice to just chuck on when you go out in the car for the school run. So it's all white and black this month, but that's okay. Next, I have the new favorite shoes. These are my new favorite shoes. I've gone for flats. I normally wear heels, but I'm having trouble with my leg after a little leg surgery, so we're going flats, and these are my new favorites. And they're not my new favorites just because they're little Michael Kors, but the fact that I got them in the children's section and they were on sale, and so that was a super cheap bargain. And I loved shopping in the children's section. I'm grateful that I'm quite short and have small feet, so I can do so because it's so much cheaper. And a lot of people don't realize that the children's section actually goes quite big, so if you're around a 4 or 5 shoe, you sometimes can get shoes that size in the children's section, especially name brand stores, because they run a bit bigger. And children's clothes go up to size 16 children's, so that's like a teenager. So if you're short, check out the children's section because there's always bargains, great deals, especially in the higher designers because they run bigger. And that's a bit with my clothes. For my jewelry this month, I've been wearing this new necklace, and I love a good statement necklace, and this one I got at the charity shop, £1. Bargain! And I love the charity shop, especially for jewelry, because people get sick of wearing the same necklaces. I know I do, and you can see I wear chunky necklaces all the time, and so I like to switch them out. So I give mine to the charity shop and I buy new ones. It's a great deal. I'm also loving my new Thomas Sabo bracelet, and I love it because it's just dainty and cute, and it's really special because they can engrave for you, and it's been engraved B and MM for Booba and Missy Moo. And this is really special because B and MM aren't just nicknames that I've put on my blog to hide my children's identity. They actually, Booba and Missy Moo, are the nicknames I've always called them since the day they were born, and that's really special to me and my husband, so that bracelet is really sweet to be able to have their little nicknames inscribed on it. I'm next adding on to the whole little and fierce mamas. Yes, I said it, you can be a little and fierce mama too. It's not just for kids over there at Little and Fierce. They have these amazing baubles, and I got the black, white, and silver set for myself. Selfish, I know. Don't worry, I got my daughter some too for her in pink. But I absolutely love them. They're really soft. They're perfect for your wrist. They actually look quite nice on your wrist, and they're really soft on my hair. And I have really coarse hair, so it breaks easy with the other kind of baubles. So these soft ones are really good for throwing it up in that bauble we love so, in that bun we love so much. I'm also jamming out with the Little and Fierce Mamas with my heart clutch. And I love this. It's a bit oversized. You can put it under your arm. Work day, going out. It's great. I can fill it with all sorts of accessories. It's quite big. And I think it's better for me. I know Missy Moo will probably steal it from me in a bit, but at the moment, it's mine. And I'm rocking it with the Little and Fierce Mamas. It's a hashtag. Join us. You can share it with your little one, or you can be selfish like me and buy it for yourself. So that is what I've been wearing this month in March. I know that section's always quite long, but I always love to share everything, and it's hard to share everything in one blog post. This is why I do these videos, to give you a little bit more in depth. Now, I won't be sharing what my kids are wearing this month because I'll be vlogging a shopping haul for our holidays in the next video, so stay tuned for that. The next category is made, what I've been making. Now, I'm not going to share some food. I thought I'd leave the food side of it for my blog, and I'll show you what I've been making actually in the house and on my Instagram. A few of you have asked me a few questions about backdrops and what I do for my tablescapes. If you've checked out my Easter tablescape, I've had fun with it this month, something a little bit different. So I was going to use my made section to give you a few tips on how I'm making things. So I'm going to start with fat quarters. If you are not a sewer and you don't know what fat quarters are, they're just a piece of fabric that gets sold in fabric shops in little quantities. They sometimes come in a bundle or individually. So this was one of my Easter fat quarters, and I literally just folded it in my Easter tablescape as a napkin or left it open as a placemat. And the beauty of fat quarters, as you can see, you can buy them in sorts of colors and styles that coordinate but that match but coordinate but aren't the same. And you can get them for like £1, £2, and they do everything for food styling, amazing backdrops for Instagram flat lays, because fat quarters fold out quite nicely into a square, a nice big square like this one. This one's great for spring, and again you can fold it, then you've got a draped placemat like I did my Easter scape, fold it again, and you've got a lovely food styling napkin. And I love to have a big pile of these for every season. All your craft shops have them. You can look for sales in them, and they are great for backdrops, for photography and food and all the fun things like flat lays that you are sharing. I also use wallpaper. Now you can go to most wallpaper shops and home decor shops and ask for a sample, and they're really nice about giving you a big piece. You don't have to tell them it's for food styling or flat lays or your Instagram. Just say I'd like a few samples of some wallpaper, and you can pick all the ones you want, which is really great. And I always go seasonal. So I've got some spring ones. Here's one of my new favorites for spring. Here's one you might have seen on my Instagram behind my new clock. This is another tulip favorite for spring. And honestly, they work great if you lay them flat for flat lays or food styling, or just use a little washi tape and you can put them on the wall and set anything on your shelf or a little table next to it and make really nice vignettes in the corner. I've got all sorts for spring. I've got some blues, some pinks, some flowers, some little bit more leafy ones. Just, I can't wait to get styling these, my food, and it's free. So you don't have to spend a lot of money on styling flat lays and Instagram and food styling and little backdrops. You can get these fat quarters or wallpaper samples, even scrapbook paper. Your 12 by 12 scrapbook paper is really good for this. So this is what I'm making in my home this month. And last but not least, our section, and lastly, I don't know if you all know, for those that aren't bloggers, it is the blogging award season. I keep doing this today, don't know what it is, but it is open season for awards. And I know, I hate asking, but if we don't ask, we don't get, and we will never know. So it is the Mad Blog Awards, run by Tots 100 for moms and dads, bloggers, and it also is the Bibs, Brilliance in Blogging, in the Brit Moms. And so they're both open for voting, and I would absolutely love if you could consider Let's Talk Mommy, my blog, for lifestyle category in the Mads, and possibly family in the Bibs. Those seem to be the two categories that fit better with me and my blog, and I would absolutely love your vote. But if not, get voting for all your favorite bloggers, and I wish everybody good luck. If you're a blogger watching this, good luck to everyone. And I hope you enjoyed my March Little Loves Roundup, and I'll say, till next month, bye for now.